A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. Good morning, everyone. Today, we are diving into the pressing issues facing Congress as lawmakers prepare to leave Washington in just 2 days for their holiday recess. The clock is ticking, and millions of Americans are bracing for what could be a significant spike in their health insurance premiums come January. As it stands, Congress appears poised to exit without extending the Affordable Care Act health insurance subsidies that have been a lifeline for many. Enhanced subsidies for ACA marketplace plans are set to expire at the end of this year, which could mean that some individuals might see their plan costs double or even triple. This situation is compounded by a broader economic landscape that is causing concern among American families. Recent polling data reveals that only 36% of Americans approve of President Trump's handling of the economy as he nears the end of his first year in his second term. This is the lowest approval rating in 6 years, according to the latest NPR/PBS Marist poll. The data highlights a significant shift in economic trust, with Democrats holding a slight edge over Republicans, 37% to 33%. A stark contrast to the 16-point advantage the GOP enjoyed just a year ago. As we look at the economic pressures faced by Americans, it is important to note that the Trump administration has unveiled plans to fast-track the construction of new nuclear reactor designs, aiming to have 3 new test reactors operational by the U.S.'s 250th birthday in 2026. However, many Americans are more focused on immediate financial concerns, with prices being the top worry for 45% of respondents in the recent survey. Housing, tariffs, and job security follow, but none come close to the anxiety surrounding rising prices. The economic sentiment is particularly dire among certain demographics. Many Americans are struggling to make ends meet, worried about their financial future, and a significant portion believes the country is already in a recession. The divide in perception is evident across racial, age, and gender lines, with younger individuals and people of color expressing greater concern about the economy than their older white counterparts. For instance, Latinos are 22 points more likely to think the country is facing a recession compared to white individuals, and younger respondents under 45 feel similarly disillusioned. The White House is aware of the challenges presented by the current economic climate and is attempting to shift focus toward addressing these issues in upcoming events. However, the president faces an uphill battle in convincing the public that his administration can effectively improve the situation. He has often reverted to discussing cultural issues, such as immigration, rather than concentrating on economic recovery strategies. As for Trump's overall job approval rating, it stands at a dismal 38%, the lowest during his second term and reminiscent of his numbers from April 2018. The intensity of disapproval is also striking, with half of registered voters expressing strong disapproval of his performance. While Trump maintains robust support within his party, 84% of Republicans still approve of his job in office. There are troubling signs as his approval ratings among independents and Democrats are significantly lower. The economic realities are stark, with many Americans feeling the pinch as affordability becomes a growing concern. The survey indicates that 70% of respondents believe the area they live in is not affordable for the average family, a marked increase from just a few months ago. This sentiment is echoed by both Republicans and independents, who have become increasingly negative about the cost of living in their communities. As we approach the end of the year, the implications of Congress's inaction on health insurance subsidies and the broader economic landscape will undoubtedly weigh heavily on the minds of many Americans. With rising costs and increasing discontent, the challenges ahead for lawmakers and the administration are substantial. The questions remain: will Congress act before the deadline? And how will the administration address the growing economic concerns of its citizens? As the situation unfolds, we will continue to keep you informed on these critical developments. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.